Hey everybody, I'm Ken and welcome back to another episode of The Lazy Gourmet. Today I'm going to make for you something that's not quite a Greek dish, but it is nonetheless extremely delicious. It is a Polish-based dish called Haluski with a little kicked up Greek or can attitude to it. This dish typically is pasta with cabbage and a little bit of onion. Well, I'm going to kick it up by adding egg noodles, kicking up the onion factor, and adding red bell peppers to this, as well as sausage. An absolutely delicious dish, and it's super easy and super quick to make. This dish takes basically as long as your noodles take to boil. Everything else gets done super quick, from the browning of the sausage to the sauteing of the veggies and the cabbage to combining everything. So first things first, I'm going to start our pan, get that going, and what I'm going to do is add 1/3 cup of butter. I know, butter makes everything better. Our butter goes in here along with a few tablespoons of olive oil. The next part of this recipe is very simple. What we're going to do is take our sausages and remove them from the casing. And a quick and easy way to do this is just find a really sharp knife or with a sharp point and just score it along the side. One thing that makes it easier is if your sausages were in the fridge. So I'm just removing my casings now. Take them and just start pinching off the bits of sausage into our pan. And here's my last sausage going in, and it's just, this is comfort food. This is stick to your ribs. You can make this anytime. Really hearty dish, and let's face it, 60 million Polish people can't be wrong. So we've handled meat. The next part of this is I'm just going to real quick wash my hands and move on to the next stage of this recipe. Now that our sausage is working, the next part of this is drop our egg noodles in the boiling water. Give these a quick toss here, and now the flavors are slowly starting to come out of the sausage, mixing in with the butter and the extra virgin olive oil. Good times. All right, leave that there. Next part of this, again, we use this on our sausage. That goes away. A couple of onions, just chop them up. You don't have to make them into a fine dice. Just slicing them will do the trick perfectly. So I just peeled my onions, and I'm just going to really quickly slice them up. It could be a coarse slice. Into our pan they go. There's nothing to this so far. Give this a quick stir again. Our sausage is well on its way to browning. If there's any really big pieces of the sausage, this is where you may want to just start breaking them down. Next is a couple of red peppers. And for these, we're just going to chop them up. Again, coarse chops. These are coming out of my freezer, so it doesn't really matter if they're frozen or if they're fresh. Whatever works. One pepper going in. Now everybody's starting to get real happy in here now. All the flavors are starting to kind of come out and combine, and that's exactly what we want. Now it's time to season up our pan. A little bit of salt, not that much at all, only because we have the sausage in there. Some fresh cracked black pepper. And about a tablespoon of sweet paprika. Next part of this is our cabbage. I love cabbage. You can put this in so many recipes, use this in so many dishes, and the trick is to just slowly start peeling the outsides to give you the fresh, tender leaves that are on the inside. Usually a couple, 3 will do the trick. So we have that. And they're really nutritious. They add a lot of body to a dish. So what we're going to slowly do is just start slicing them up into 1/4 inch slices. You don't need a lot of this, and a little goes a long way. And just start chopping them up into little pieces. This will also bring out a lot of moisture. That's perfect. And now it goes into our saucepan. That's perfect, just like that. There you go. And this we can save for another day. And this now will take about 10 minutes to cook down. Alrighty, so now our noodles are done. Time to get them strained and into our pan. It's perfect. There we go. Perfect. Leave that here. And slowly start stirring them in. This is looking and smelling fantastic, I have to tell you. Really something. And so simple to make, so easy. Just a handful of ingredients, and you can use any kind of pasta. I just happen to be using broad egg noodles, but you can use rotini, penne, caviatapi. Any kind of noodle that's short will go with this. All right, so that is basically our dish done and ready to plate up. So let me just leave this here. Grab a plate and a little utensil and give myself just a little try. All the noodles in place, the sausage, the red pepper. What are the odds I'm gonna like incinerate my tongue now? This is so good. All the flavors, the sausage, the onion, the red pepper, everything has come together. The paprika in the background, giving you that little bit of a zest. Not even a heat, but just a little bit of a zest. I can't stop eating this. It's so delicious. So there you have it, my friends. My version of that Polish classic, Haluski. A little kicked up, a little more delicious than it already was. Very easy to make, and you can make this anytime. So, until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'm Ken, aka The Lazy Gourmet. I had a blast making this little video for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, hit me up. Hit the like button, don't forget that, and please subscribe. Until next time, I'm Ken. Bye for now.